From the moment you wake up each morning, there is a conversation happening inside your mind. Before the world speaks to you, before your family, your friends, or your circumstances have a chance to influence you, your own thoughts begin shaping the direction of your day. That is why every champion understands one simple truth. Victory is never created on the field first. It is created in the mind. Long before the trophy is lifted, the medal is won, or the dream becomes reality. A champion has already decided that success belongs to them. They don't wait for proof before believing in themselves. They believe first, and then they work until reality catches up with that belief. Too many people make the mistake of waiting until they achieve something before they call themselves confident. They believe confidence is a reward for success. But champions know the opposite is true. Confidence is the foundation that success is built upon. If you constantly tell yourself that you are weak, unlucky, or incapable, your actions will reflect those thoughts. But when you wake up every day and declare, I am becoming stronger, I am becoming wiser, I am becoming unstoppable, your mind begins searching for ways to make those words true. Your mindset becomes your greatest advantage. Every challenge becomes an opportunity instead of an excuse. Every obstacle becomes a lesson instead of a limitation. While others see closed doors, you begin looking for windows. While others focus on what they have lost, you focus on what you can still build. That is the difference between an ordinary thinker and a champion. Champions refuse to let temporary circumstances define their permanent identity. Remember, no one else can believe in your dream more than you do. People may doubt you. They may laugh at your ambitions. They may remind you of your past failures. But none of that matters if your inner voice is louder than every outside opinion. The strongest voice you will ever hear is the one inside your own mind. Train it to speak with courage, hope, and certainty. Every great achievement in history began as an invisible belief in someone's heart before it became visible to the world. The person who wins is often the one who decided they were a winner long before anyone else could see it. So stop waiting for permission to think like a champion. Stop waiting for perfect conditions to believe in yourself. Begin today by affirming with complete conviction. I am already becoming the person I want to be. Every thought I choose moves me closer to the life I was created to live. Because the moment you master your mind, you take the first step toward mastering your destiny. Every champion has a story that includes disappointment, rejection, failure, and moments when giving up seemed easier than moving forward. What separates champions from everyone else is not that they avoid failure, but that they refuse to let failure define them. They understand that setbacks are not signs to stop, they are opportunities to grow. Every obstacle carries a lesson, every mistake hides wisdom, and every difficult season has the power to shape a stronger version of you. If you choose to learn instead of quit, think about it for a moment. If success came easily, everyone would achieve greatness. If every goal required no sacrifice, no pain, and no persistence, there would be nothing extraordinary about becoming a champion. The very struggles you wish would disappear are often the same struggles preparing you for the future you are praying for. Pressure creates strength. Resistance builds endurance. Challenges develop character. Without those experiences, you may reach success, but you won't have the mindset required to keep it. The truth is, failure is never the opposite of success. It is part of the journey toward success. Every missed opportunity teaches you what doesn't work. Every closed door pushes you toward the one that was meant for you. Every time life knocks you down, you have a decision to make. You can stay on the ground feeling defeated, or you can rise with greater determination than before. Champions always choose to rise. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is this trying to teach me? That single shift in perspective changes everything. Suddenly, pain becomes preparation. Delays become development. Obstacles become opportunities. Instead of wasting energy complaining about your circumstances, you begin using every experience to sharpen your mind, strengthen your character, and increase your resilience. Remember, your greatest breakthroughs often come after your greatest battles. The person you are becoming is more valuable than the problem you are facing today. Every difficult moment is adding something to you that comfort never could. It is building patience, courage, discipline, wisdom, and unshakable confidence. So the next time you experience failure, don't see it as the end of your journey. See it as another step forward. Learn the lesson, adjust your approach, and keep moving. Your future doesn't depend on how many times you fall. It depends on how many times you choose to get back up. Say this affirmation with conviction. Asterisk, every challenge makes me stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable. I turn every setback into strength, every failure into fuel, and every obstacle into another reason to keep moving forward. Because every setback is simply another opportunity to build the heart and mindset of a true champion. There will be days when you feel inspired to chase your dreams. You will wake up with energy, excitement, and a strong desire to conquer the world. But there will also be days when that motivation disappears. You may feel tired, discouraged, distracted, or overwhelmed. On those days, the difference between an ordinary person and a champion becomes crystal clear. Ordinary people wait until they feel motivated before they take action. Champions take action whether they feel motivated or not. They understand that motivation is temporary. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions change from day to day. Some mornings you feel unstoppable, while other mornings you question yourself. If your success depends only on how you feel, your progress will always be inconsistent. But discipline gives you something much more powerful. Discipline teaches you to keep showing up, even when your emotions tell you to stay comfortable. It reminds you that your future is built by your habits, not your feelings. Every small decision matters. Waking up on time matters. Keeping your promises to yourself matters. Finishing what you started matters. Reading one more page, taking one more step, practicing one more hour, and refusing to quit when no one is watching. These are the actions that slowly build a champion's life. Greatness is rarely created through one extraordinary moment. It is created through thousands of ordinary moments, handled with extraordinary consistency. Many people underestimate the power of small actions because the results are not immediate. They plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. When they don't see instant success, they become discouraged and stop. Champions think differently. They know that every disciplined action is an investment. Even when they cannot see the progress, they trust that every effort is making them stronger. They understand that consistency always defeats intensity that doesn't last. There will always be excuses. You won't have enough time. You won't feel ready. You may face criticism, distractions, or unexpected setbacks. But discipline teaches you to focus on what you can control instead of complaining about what you cannot. It allows you to move forward despite fear, discomfort, or uncertainty. That is where true confidence is born. Not from comfort, but from keeping the promises you make to yourself. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you are proving to yourself that your goals matter more than your excuses. Every time you continue when it would be easier to stop, you are strengthening your character. Those small victories may seem invisible today, but one day they will become the foundation of extraordinary success. So stop waiting for the perfect mood, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect moment. The perfect moment is the one you choose to act. Declare with confidence, I do what needs to be done even when I don't feel like it. My discipline is stronger than my excuses, and my consistency is creating the champion I am becoming. Because champions are not made by motivation. They are built by discipline, one choice at a time. One of the greatest battles you will ever fight is not against another person, not against difficult circumstances, and not against the obstacles standing in your way. The greatest battle is the one that takes place inside your own mind. Every single day your thoughts compete for control. Fear tells you to stay where it is safe. Doubt whispers that you are not good enough. Anger pushes you toward decisions you may later regret. Anxiety tries to convince you that the future will not work in your favor. But a champion understands that if you cannot control your mind will eventually control you. Champions are not people who never experience fear or uncertainty. They feel those emotions just like everyone else. The difference is that they refuse to let those emotions make their decisions. They understand that emotions are temporary, but the consequences of their actions can last a lifetime. Instead of reacting to every problem with panic, they choose to respond with wisdom. Instead of allowing frustration to cloud their judgment, they remain calm under pressure because they know that clear thinking produces better results. Life will constantly test your emotional strength. Someone may criticize you unfairly. A plan you've worked hard on may suddenly fall apart. People you trusted may disappoint you. Unexpected setbacks may shake your confidence. In those moments, your greatest power is not fighting back immediately. Your greatest power is mastering yourself. Self-control is a silent form of strength that many people overlook. It takes far more courage to remain focused than it does to react emotionally. When you control your thoughts, you begin to control your words. When you control your words, you begin to control your actions. And when your actions are consistent with your values and goals, your entire life begins to change. This is why champions protect what enters their minds. They are careful about the conversations they entertain, the voices they listen to, and the beliefs they accept. They know that whatever they feed their mind will eventually shape their future. Do not waste your energy worrying about things beyond your control. Focus instead on your attitude, your effort, your discipline, and your response. These are the areas where true power exists. Every challenge gives you an opportunity to practice emotional control. Every difficult conversation gives you the chance to choose wisdom over anger. Every setback allows you to replace fear with faith and doubt with determination. Remember, your peace is one of your greatest strengths. A calm mind sees opportunities that an anxious mind cannot. A focused heart makes decisions that a distracted heart never will. Protect your inner peace because it fuels your outer success. Stand tall today and declare with confidence. My mind is focused, calm, confident, and unbreakable. I choose faith over fear, wisdom over emotion, and purpose over distraction. I am the master of my thoughts, my emotions, and my actions. Because the champion who conquers their own mind can never be defeated by the challenges of the outside world. Every remarkable achievement is created twice. It is first created in the mind, and then it becomes reality through consistent action. Before a building stands tall, someone sees it in their imagination. Before an athlete wins a championship, they picture themselves crossing the finish line. Before a successful entrepreneur builds a business, they already see the future they are working toward. Champions understand this principle. They train their minds to see success before their eyes can see it. They visualize victory not because it guarantees results, but because it prepares their minds to recognize opportunities and take confident action. Visualization is not about wishing. It is not about sitting still and hoping life changes on its own. Real visualization inspires preparation. When you clearly picture the person you want to become, your daily decisions begin to align with that vision. You naturally start asking yourself, what would the champion version of me do today? That simple question changes everything. Instead of making choices based on comfort, you begin making choices based on your purpose. Confidence is built the same way. Many people believe they must feel confident before they act, but confidence does not come first. Confidence grows every time you prepare, practice, and take action despite uncertainty. The more prepared you become, the less fear controls your decisions. Every hour of learning, every skill you improve, every challenge you face is adding another layer of confidence that no one can take away from you. There will always be moments when fear tries to convince you that you are not ready. It will tell you to wait for a better time, a better opportunity, or more experience. But champions know that perfection is not a requirement for progress. They choose courage over comfort. They understand that action creates momentum, and momentum creates belief. Every step forward weakens fear and strengthens confidence. Do not allow your imagination to become a tool for worrying about failure. Use it to picture your success instead. See yourself speaking with confidence. See yourself overcoming obstacles. See yourself achieving the goals that once seemed impossible. Let that vision become so clear that it pulls you forward every single day. Then match that vision with disciplined preparation. Dreams without action remain dreams, but dreams supported by preparation become achievements. Success is never an accident. It is the result of clear vision, daily effort, and unwavering belief. Every champion prepares long before the opportunity arrives. When the moment finally comes, people call it luck, but the champion knows it was preparation meeting opportunity. So believe in the future you are creating, and work for it every single day. Declare with confidence, I expect success because I prepare for it every single day. My vision is clear, my actions are consistent, and my confidence grows stronger with every step I take. Because when your vision is backed by preparation, success is no longer a possibility. It becomes a destination you are moving toward every single day. Only has *6 key points, and key point 6 is, I never quit because champions finish the race. There isn't a key point 7 in the outline, so I'll expand the final point naturally. There comes a moment in every champion's journey when talent is no longer enough, motivation has faded, and even confidence is tested. It is in those moments that one decision determines everything. The decision to keep going. The road to greatness is never a straight line. It is filled with delays, disappointments, unexpected obstacles, and days when it feels like all your hard work has produced no visible results. Most people stop in those moments. They convince themselves that the dream is too difficult, that the timing is wrong, or that success simply wasn't meant for them. But champions refuse to accept defeat simply because the journey becomes uncomfortable. A champion understands that quitting is often the only true failure. As long as you are learning, growing, and moving forward, you are still in the race. Progress may be slow, but slow progress is still progress. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you are working so hard to create. The finish line does not belong to the fastest person. It belongs to the one who refuses to stop running. There will be moments when no one believes in you. There will be seasons when your efforts go unnoticed and your sacrifices seem invisible. You may wonder if all your discipline, preparation, and persistence are worth it. During those moments, remember why you started. Remember the vision that inspired you. Remember the person you promised yourself you would become. Do not allow temporary emotions to make permanent decisions. Every challenge you overcome proves that you are stronger than you were yesterday. Every setback you survive increases your resilience. Every difficult season prepares you for responsibilities that success will eventually bring. The struggle is not your enemy. It is your training ground. Without it, you would never develop the strength required to carry your dreams. Champions do not wait until life becomes easy before they move forward. They move forward despite uncertainty. They continue despite fear. They rise after every fall because they know that persistence has a power that talent alone can never replace. Many victories are won simply because one person kept going while everyone else gave up. Never compare your journey with someone else's timeline. Your race is unique. Your pace is unique. Stay focused on becoming a little better every single day. Success is not built in one giant leap, but through thousands of moments when you chose not to quit today. Make a promise to yourself that no obstacle, no criticism, and no failure will convince you to abandon your purpose. Stand with confidence and declare, I am a champion. I am disciplined. I am fearless. I am focused. I am unstoppable. Every day I grow stronger. Every challenge makes me better, and my success is inevitable. Asterisk, because champions are remembered not for how many times they fell, but for the fact that they always got back up and finished the race.